Hi, in this experiment we're going to be doing intermolecular force solutions. We're going to be demonstrating three types of solutions: soluble, partially soluble, and insoluble. We're going to be using three test tubes, six graduated cylinders. I have my wax marker here, and glass student rods. We're going to be working with acetone, hexane, water, and butanol. Let's see what are we going to do for part A. For test tube number 1, we have acetone and butanol. We're going to be doing 1 milliliter acetone. And let's mark our meniscus here. And let's add 1 milliliter butanol. Let's mix. As we can see, we'll still have 1 meniscus, and acetone and butanol is soluble. Test tube number 2, we're gonna be using 1 milliliter of water and 1 milliliter hexane. Let's add 1 milliliter water. Let's mark our meniscus. And now we're gonna add 1 milliliter hexane. Let's mix. As we can see, this is a partial solution because the hexane, some of the hexane is dissolved in water, but we still have some particles. We're gonna end up with 2 meniscus. This is the first one, but all the particles that are on top, they're gonna start ending up at the bottom. So here, like here, we're gonna end up with 2 meniscus, so it's partially soluble. Test tube number 3, we're gonna be using 1 milliliter butanol, 1 milliliter of water. Let's start adding 1 milliliter water. Let's mark our meniscus. And now let's add 1 milliliter butanol. Now let's mix. As we can see, we're gonna have 2 different meniscus. We're gonna end up having 2. Here we have the other one. The solution is insoluble. Part B of this experiment, we're going to be using 10 grams of potassium nitrate, a pipette. We have a thermometer, a large test tube. We have a hot plate. We have a beaker with some water inside. We're going to need this for our water bath. So what we're going to be doing first is we're going to take the 10 grams of potassium nitrate and we're going to record the mass of this. Get 10 grams of potassium nitrate, and we're going to put it inside of our test tube. Next, what we're going to be doing is we're going to take 5 milliliter of deionized water and putting it inside our large test tube. We're gonna need our water bath at a boiling point. We need it to be hot so we can start taking the temperature, and at this point is 95 Celsius. That's gonna be our first crystallization. As we record that, we're gonna add 5 more milliliters of our water, and we're gonna stir a little bit, and we're gonna be taking the temperature all the time for 10 milliliters that we have now, it's gonna be 55 Celsius. And we're gonna repeat these steps 2 more times. So we're gonna have 15 grams and 20 grams. For 15 grams, our temperature is gonna be 37 Celsius, and for our 20 milliliters, it's gonna be 30 Celsius. Let's go through some calculations. For part B, we have all our grams. We have 4 calculations we did before with all the initial crystallization temperatures, and we have the results for the potassium nitrates over the 100 grams of water. So let's go how we get all these results. So we have the 10 grams of the potassium nitrate, and we over the 5 grams. So we divide that, it's gonna be 2 over 1, and we multiply that by 100. So we always want the 100 grams of water at the bottom. That's how we did it. We're gonna show like just 2, but for the other 2 we did the same, but we're gonna change the number. Instead of 5 and instead of 10, we're gonna do 15 and 20, and we're gonna get 60 grams and 50.